welcome to part two.
Yay.
Right, so we left off. There's a storm just kicked up. The ship's rocking and rolling. It's creaking. You can hear the wind howling. What do you guys do at this point?
Is Dubar rocking the proverbial ship with anyone?
All right. Okay. Let's have Dubar make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay.
Persuasion check.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
Maybe good at their
A 20.
charisma.
20. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the ship's cook, who's quite a comely woman in her mid-20s, decided to turn up and have some drinks, and Dubar managed to work his charms on her. She's like 5'7", so quite tall for a lady, but still well below your size.
I think anyone is.
So yeah, Dubar's took her back to his cabin. I think we should make Dubar make a performance check at this point.
Oh no.
Or is it a stamina?
No, he's a barbarian. You don't need a stamina check. Christ. Let's have you do it at an advantage because she's a bit lubed up too.
All right.
We drink.
Are you a stag or are you a deer?
Does he go into a rage?
Okay, 18.
18. All right. Yeah, she's loving it. So as the ship starts rocking and pitching and creaking and you hear shouting, Dubar's just convinced it's because he's such a great lover.
Absolutely.
The night, since you're asking what everybody's doing, the night all but kicks in his door while Dubar is in the middle of coitus. And in a very stern and a very stern tone, get off her, we have bigger problems.
At that point, I look over and kind of go, "What's the matter?"
We're in a storm. Get up.
And at that, I kind of look at the cook and I just pick her up off me and just plop her to the side. Roll off the bunk.
Okay. It's a good job I'm at this not safe for children.
It's in the night watch and all this. He just shakes his head and closes his eyes briefly, like.
Well done, Dubar. Got him to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the rest of you doing?
I'm actually going to Druidcraft it because apparently I can, with that, create a prediction of the weather in the next 24 hours. So I can give sort of like a rough estimate of weather and blow over in half an hour or in 3 hours, sort of thing.
Right. Okay.
It'd be good for the captain to know.
So, I'm gonna
Okay.
sit sort of cross-legged in my room, and I'm gonna draw a couple of little things. Small sort of orb is sort of glows in a way that sort of I register as being.
Right. Okay. It looks like this is going to be in for a good few hours. Maybe 4 or 5. It's a big storm.
And when I go up, I will tell him this is what I see.
Okay, so you're going up on deck. Is anybody not going up on deck?
I mean, I'm definitely going up and holding on to her because she's tiny and it's windy.
Right, okay.
Lilith is very curious about this relationship because it doesn't look like a mother-daughter one, but she's curious. She's quite curious.
So put Lilith back there.
But she's up there. Maybe, hopefully, can help. We'll see.
Callista also goes up to see if she could help.
I'm not used to the sea. Dubai is absolutely not used to travelling the sea. Yeah, he basically just goes where he needs to go. He doesn't go on the ground.
He's trying to help everyone.
Oh,
get everything secured,
I would have
get
never
down,
seen
back down on the deck.
this kind of storm before, would I? This is my first time on a boat.
Not something like this. I'm gonna activate a map now.
So she goes up nervously, not knowing what to expect.
Who hasn't transferred?
I'm in.
It's like Dennis didn't.
I'm not in yet.
I can see the boat.
That's weird. Right, so nobody move at the moment.
9900.
Vienna, Domente.
Oh, there we go.
Right, so can you all at least see something?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because you should all have some sort of dark vision. It is pitch black though.
Yep.
Right. So I've put Lilith up here because you said you were up on deck muttering. Maeve, you're next to the captain because you said you were speaking to him. The rest of you, you can sort of like put yourselves wherever you think you would be at this point. There are some
I'm
ship's
assuming
crew.
this is to lower decks.
Game's paused, so we can't move.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so that's the door there that goes below decks.
So yeah, I'd probably just be exactly where you put me.
Yeah, right there, I guess.
We're helping the men secure the ship.
Right, okay. So at this point, I'm going to get you all to roll initiative just to make this easier.
Do we roll?
You can roll it however you want, and I'll go through you and ask you what you got.
I got a dirty 20.
I can't roll it because there's no combat.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I need to do it for you, don't I?
I can roll Google digital dice.
I'll just start a combat for you. Anybody else rolling it in Foundry?
Yeah, can do.
You don't have to. I'm not going to be tracking it in Foundry.
Rolled an 8 on Beyond.
Right, okay, so Nameless got a dirty 20?
Yep.
Right, Maeve, what do you get?
14.
14. This would be interesting. Rory got an 8. Was that?
Yeah.
Right. Dubar got a 12. Venera got a 14.
That's what I was laughing at, the fact that we got the same.
Right, okay. Which one of you's got the highest dex?
Probably her.
16.
Yeah.
Callista, what did you get?
21.
5.
Me?
Callista, sorry.
21.
And Lilith, you got 15. Okay. Right. So, as you guys all get up on deck, you can hear the wind howling. You can see the waves are getting bigger and bigger, and starting to splash over the side. There's crew running about, trying to tie up the loose cargo that is on deck, and secure the sails and whatnot, and batten down any hatches that are loose. there's lightning flashing every so often that just lights up the entire scene. Right, so we're going to go in turn order. As you come up and you start helping out with whatever doing whatever you're doing. You hear a scream coming from the foredeck, and it's just and then a splash in the water, and you hear someone shout, "Man overboard!" So first up will be Nameless. What are you going to do?
He's gonna look up from his rope pulling, and he's gonna head over to the side of the ship to see who went over while grabbing. You know, like picking up like whatever would feel like very light, and well, a barrel, an empty barrel.
Right. Because the deck of the ship is very slippery right now, it's classed as difficult terrain, so it's half movement. If you want to move at full movement, you're gonna have to give me a dexterity save.
Well, I went from the main mast.
That's a mast, yeah.
To
so 5, 10, about 15 feet. Yeah, that's fine. As you look over, you don't see anybody on that side of the ship. I mean, it's very dark, but you can still see over the railing, and even in the flashes of lightning, you don't see anybody on that side. So you chuck a barrel over. Was that what you were saying?
You didn't say which side he went over, did you?
No.
Like he turns back and back to the rest of them, and he yells out, "Which side did he go over on?"
Right. So you get a reply, "Starboard!" Which is obviously this side.
Well, he looks to Callista and, you know, waiting for her to make eye contact with him. He throws the barrel, you know, chest pushes the barrel towards her, you know, throwing it at her.
Catches it.
And he points, you know, to the starboard, you know, starboard side of the ship.
Right. I would also like you to make a perception check at disadvantage.
Me?
Yes.
Yank. Kick. 6.
6. All right, that's fine. Okay, so next up will be Lilith.
So, I am going to hug the side of the ship. I was about to say bosun, I have no idea why. The ship, and see. And then I'm going to try and get a bit closer to the captain to see if he wants us to ask the question. Does he want me to do anything or stay out of the way?
Okay, so how far are you going to move?
That is, I don't have much in the way of movement, so...
Yeah, it's 25, so half we'll round up. So we'll round up because it should be 12 and a half, so we'll just call it 15 feet. I mean, if you want to move your full 25, you'll just have to make a dex save.
Yep, so I shall move there. There we are. Done.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is it.
Get rid of that template for you. Okay, so you move up there and you shout to the captain if he needs any help.
Yeah.
You see him. He turns around. He shouts over the wind. All help would be appreciated. We have a man overboard. Is there anything you can do?
Nothing that I can control.
Well, just help tie up some of the cargo or something.
That I can do. And she's gonna go off and try and do that.
Right, okay. So, Vanera, you're up next.
I'm just weighing up my chances of convincing Maeve to get me to go back downstairs. I feel like that's not happening. Might be contested. I don't know. But I should have a rope on me. So, am I able to tie a rope around Maeve's waist and not actually tie her to it, like tying her up necessarily, but just making sure that she's attached to something so she ain't gonna go anywhere. Putting her on at least
Tied to the mast or something.
So
Like the
basically,
mast is right there.
So we're
Oh, how close am I?
basically doing an Odysseus and the Sirens.
No, I'm not tying her up. I'm just making sure that she ain't gonna get knocked over.
Tying her up.
Right, okay, so, well, the question goes to Maeve. Would Maeve resist this?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so it'll be contested then. So,
Is Venera attracted to women, so she has to tie herself to the mast so that their heavenly songs will not seduce her? Do you require
right,
wax
so
from bees?
this will be. So let's have a think. So you're trying to tie her up. So this would be a dexterity, I think, for you. So let's call it a sleight of hand, as you're trying to tie her up. And
Better hope that mast isn't
I would say acrobatics or athletics for Maeve to try and
It's
contest
not
it.
going to be athletics.
I mean, the other route. I mean, obviously I've just got 6 seconds, but the other route would be to actually talk to her and be like, "Let me do this." I don't know which way we can go with it. Jeez, my rolls tonight. 12 on the sleight of hand.
I got a 17.
Oh,
Okay. So you try and tie her up, but she's just like gets out of it. She just ducks under it, like she does, almost dances out of the way.
Right.
Okay,
Have I
so
got enough movement to get over to starboard?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You'd have to push it and do a dex save.
Alright,
You
I'll
want to run
try
over?
that and hopefully roll better this time. Dex save, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ah. 19.
19, that's fine. You, like the elf you are, doesn't bother you whatsoever. Straight over. Dancing over all the puddles. Right? Okay. Right, Maeve, you're up. So, you've just told the captain the storm's in for 3 hours, just before we went into turn order. He reacts by grabbing his holy symbol. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna vault over the wall there and try and carry on running. I will use a dash or whatever to.
Right, okay. So, if you're going to dash, I'm going to make you do your dex save at
That's fine.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yeah. Dex save is a 6.
A 6, okay. And give me an acrobatics check too.
Yeah. Disadvantage or not?
Not for this.
That's alright, that's an 18.
Right, okay. So you start running. You get to there.
Yeah.
So that's 10 feet. You skillfully just grab the rail and do a somersault as you come down and you land. So you land down here.
Yeah.
So that's your 15. And then you travel another 15 feet in whichever direction you're going to go.
This way, so okay. 5, 6, So by the mast.
And then you fell prone as you slip on your ass. Because you were...
I am the joke character. It's the second time I've biffed it.
So you go, woo! And
There is a
just
reason
goes...
I tried to get you to stay still.
And there's a reason why I made Frank do that.
Right, is there any action you would like to do? Because that's your... Oh, you used the dash action, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that's the end of your turn.
Oh, the goblin.
Right. Okay, Duba.
Okay. I am going to move to the side of the starboard, which 10, 15.
Oh, as a goblin.
If I got them up, yeah, 5, 10, 15. If I move 20, the actual side here, would I need to make a dex?
Yeah, if you're going over half movement, you'll need to make a dexterity save.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And I'm going to move to the... really risky. Move to the side of the ship here. And
Right.
I'm mostly
Okay.
like grab hold of the side of the ship as I'm doing it. So I'm gonna dex. Is it a normal roll?
Your dex save, yeah, it's a normal roll. Is that bang in the middle? What was that?
That was
A
a
6.
6.
Okay, Duba. No, there is a rail, so you slide. You slide and you fall on your ass. You go down with a mighty thump, and everybody else feels the deck vibrate as it drops.
So rolling to the side.
Did somebody drop lead all of a sudden?
You've still got an action and a bonus action if you want to do anything. But that's all your movement, so you can't get up.
Could I stand up, lean over the side, and see if I can see this person that's gone overboard?
Right, because you've moved 20 feet, so you've gone over the half, it takes half a movement to actually get up from prone.
Okay.
So you don't have enough movement to actually stand up in this situation. But I could say you could pull yourself half up and have a look over the side, or through, because it's like a rail with supports, so it's not like at the top. So you might be able to just stick your head through and have a look.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
It will be a disadvantage because it's dark.
Oh no. With -2 as well. I got -1.
You bang your head
Minus
against one of
one.
the rails.
You look out to sea and see yourself looking back.
Look at the stare into the void.
But you don't see anybody, unfortunately. Rory, you're up.
Would looking count? Would looking count as an action?
Not if you're just looking now.
Could I?
In fact, at the start of your turn, I would like you to make a perception check before you look for anything.
All right. 17.
17. As the lightning flashes.
Is it disadvantage?
Not in this case. And there's a reason. As the lightning flashes, you swear that you saw a shape, a small shape, scurrying about the deck. It kind of looked almost dog-like, but it was running on 2 legs.
Where? Where did I see it?
Sort of here.
Right.
It's
A
the
dog.
screaming eels. Come on, Laura and I can't be the only ones who have seen Princess Bride.
Oh God, no, you're
Oh, yeah.
not.
You
That's
see,
not
you
mine.
see that?
Yeah. What a film.
Sorry, wasn't paying any attention.
Sorry, it's Rory's score. Can we
All right.
keep the chat to
I think Rory would be distracted seeing that. I'd be torn between looking for someone over the side and warning the others. Could I cast Guiding Bolt there?
Absolutely. It's at disadvantage because you can't quite see it. It was sort of like a fleeting glance.
Was this thing still over in the water or on the deck?
This was on the deck. You saw it on the deck.
Oh.
Don't know if it's hostile or not. Will be if I Guiding Bolt it.
Yeah, good point.
Do
I
we
won't
really
Guiding
want to
Bolt
open?
it. I will. I'll shout. Point.
Okay, what do you shout?
Creature!
Right, okay. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn? You still got your action, and you still got some movement.
Can I try and grapple it?
Absolutely.
Fling myself at it. Disadvantage.
Okay. No, as you get close, you fully see it.
So I move. Well, it's there, right?
It's right here.
That's a
In
tiny
the,
thing.
thing.
Yep, it's tiny. And it's right on the ballista. As you approach, you can see that it's messing with it.
Can I swat it away?
What, like unarmed strike it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a disadvantage, right? Or not?
No,
No. 8.
no, you can see it. 8. So you go to swat it, and it just ducks, and you hear this as it starts messing with the ballista again.
It's messing with the.
Right, so it's your action. You've moved 5 feet, so you have got a little bit more movement if you want it, and you've got a bonus action still.
I'm going to stay where I am because I'm going to try and stop it.
Okay. That brings us to Callista. What's Callista doing? You've just heard Rory shout about a creature, and it's messing with the ballista. And in fact, you can see it. Now that he's pointed it out. It's right there.
No, I was thinking.
Yeah.
So if it's messing with the ballista, I'd rather have it not accidentally shoot the man in the water. Or the ship. So, I move myself over here. And I would like to try to, like, can I would try to take a smack at it.
How far did you move?
Actually, I don't. Oh! She says as she shrinks the wrong thing.
You're about there, so you've gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so you move full. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Seven.
7.
So as you run up,
Oh, saving
you fall
throw.
prone.
Never mind. 8.
Yeah, saving throw. 8.
8. No better.
You still fall. You still fall prone. You don't have enough movement to get up, but you can still attack it. But you're attacked at disadvantage.
All right, I can do that. I'm gonna try to attack it. Well, I rolled a 10 both times, so there's that.
Right. Is that including your modifier?
Yes.
Okay, so lying down on the deck, you draw your sword and you start slashing wildly at this little creature that's jumping about on the back end of this ballista, missing both times as it just leaps. Well, your single time because you only attack once, but it leaps over your blade as you come into it, hit it. So that's your action, your movement. I don't think you've got any bonus actions at level 1.
I have one bonus action. Well, yeah, I have one bonus action, but it doesn't apply to this.
So at the end of the round, at the start of the next round, I'm going to start timing you now because you've initiated some sort of combat. But at the end of the round, who's up here? So Vanera and Lilith, you start hearing the captain. He's still holding on with one hand onto this holy symbol, and he's trying to steer the ship with the other hand. And you hear him, he's, "O mighty Nordens, ruler of the vast seas, hear my plea. Your son, Typhoon's fury, threatens to tear us asunder. We, your humble servants, beseech your mercy. Calm these raging waters and still the storm. Shield us with your divine power and guide us to safety through this tempest. In your name, we'll sacrifice a mighty heifer." And then I am going to give you guys 1 minute now to confer on what you're going to do.
I'm gonna try and get to Captain now that I've tied up a few things and see if I can help steady with my puny strength, but anything will help.
Okay. Time's are ticking.
Okay,
I'm moving to bathe. I'm gonna help her up.
I'm gonna get myself up, look over, and keep looking at overboard to see if I can see this guy. In fact, I'm gonna use my the power of my tattoo to see if I can see him.
Right, okay.
I'll probably try and get down to Dubar to help out if we need to get someone back over.
I'm trying to work out what the fuck's going on.
I'm gonna try to get that little gremlin thingy. Unless it's not there anymore.
That's a minute. Right, okay. Lauren, can you just move your camera over slightly? You kind of, it's cutting the top of your head off and you're right over on.
Yeah,
there we go.
A little bit more to the. Yeah, you're right. You're right. A little bit more to your right. You're right.
There we go.
Yeah, well, bang in the middle now. You just started creeping further and further, and you're getting cut off. So we were just seeing half of you.
Yeah, the way it
She does what I does. She shifts in her chair.
Right. Okay. So top of the round. From the top of the round, you hear one of the sailors shouting. It's like, "Who's messing with the sails?" As one of the sails that had just been reefed gets untied and just comes straight down, and the wind hits it, jolting the ship. I need everybody in the ship to make a dex save, unless you're already prone.
I'm already prone.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna dex save.
I'm prone. 4.
Nat 20, 25 total.
Nice.
I've got
Nice.
I ain't going nowhere.
I am down. I got a 5.
A 4.
8.
Hang on, I'll be back.
Right, okay. So anybody who got below a 12 is now prone. So that would be nameless.
Mm-hmm.
Me.
I saw that coming.
Lilith. 1, 2. Rory, you got below 12, yeah?
I think he did, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he's just disappeared. Right, so I think that's everybody except for Van, who is prone. She just, as the ship lurches, manages just to stand there like it's nothing. She's used to jumping from tree branch to tree branch. This is nothing to her.
I know, it's like wave dancing.
Hidden
That's what you're doing.
givens.
Really in this case.
Also, at this point, this guy here. Becomes visible. This guy becomes visible.
I'm prone, I got 4.
That one jumps up there. This one moves to there. This one you can now see. This one on top of the ballista here just starts cutting through the bowstring, I suppose. And then you just hear it go twang and it flies out. You guys that are around it are already prone. This guy here isn't. It hits him and sends him overboard. You hear a splash. This one here runs over to Nameless, and this one that's here again starts cutting through the string on the ballista. So that one is going to attack Nameless. Which is an advantage because you're on the deck, so that was a 14 to hit. Nameless take any damage? That. It's your armor class 15. So it misses. As you're prone on the floor, you're sliding around a little bit with the ship and it goes to claw you and it just misses you. And that will bring us to the top of to the first player, so that's Nameless. You've now got 1 minute to decide what you're going to do.
I don't hear Dennis anymore.
I don't either.
Yeah, there we go. I probably should
Hey.
unmute myself. There we go. Okay, so now we're in Wombat, and there's this little shit that's assaulting me.
Yes.
So you took a swipe at me. Yeah, we're going to two-hand a longsword at this little bastard.
Are you going to get up first, or are you staying on the deck?
I'm going to stay down and just kind of like draw and pull and swipe at him at the same time type thing.
Right. Well, whilst you're prone, your melee attacks are at disadvantage. That's why I'm asking you if you want to stand up first.
All right, well, fuck it. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to nail him with a, from a down strike.
Right, okay, so you stand up, so you use half your movement up.
Yeah.
Getting up. And then make an attack roll for me.
17?
17's a hit. Give me some damage.
This is a two-handed strike, so this is going to be 1d10, which I can never figure out which one is a d10.
That shape.
Is that the one that, or is it the multiples?
It's the one that's got a 0 on it. Well, you can use that and just divide it by 10 when you roll
Well,
it.
but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a 0, right?
Yeah, there's a 0 on it.
Right.
Dalton, seriously, what are you doing? You
Are you
very...
4?
Four's not bad.
Yeah.
Remember, level 1. So, you take a swipe at this thing. It's you cut deeply into it. He tries to step backwards. He can't. It's not his turn. But you cut deeply into its chest as you come down two-handed, and you can see like almost purplish blood in the dark spray out.
I have two
So
weapon fighting.
yeah.
I'm going to stab at my dagger.
Yeah, it's a light melee weapon. You can do that. You don't add any modifiers to the damage though.
Fine.
So it's just a D4.
I got to roll a hit though, right?
Yeah, you got to roll to hit, and then when you do damage, it's just a D4. There's no modifiers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a 23. Dirty 23.
That's gonna hit. Yep. Okay, so roll your D4.
D4 is the pyramid.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For the life of me, I cannot remember the shapes of these things and what they represent. Yeah, that's a 4.
Oh, nice.
Excellent. So as you,
I don't add the +3, right?
no, you don't add the +3.
Yeah,
just
so
a dice roll.
So it's 4.
Right. So as you you slash at it with your sword, you quickly remove one of the hands from your sword. Now going forward, because you said two-handed, I shouldn't have let you do the second attack because you've got both hands on your sword.
Oh.
But we'll let it go for this.
Right.
You quickly drop one hand off your sword, pull out the dagger, and stick it. You manage to stick it straight in the heart, and it just goes down. Crumples on the deck. You get a good look at it. It's kind of like it is very small. It's kind of got like aquatic features to it, but it also kind of reminds you a little bit of a dog. Right. Okay. So that's your turn. Lilith, you're up. We've got a minute on the timer.
So, I am prone, so I'm going to drag myself up. So, that's half a movement, and I look very ungainly, and then try to move as close to starboard as possible. Done!
Right. So you can move 5 feet.
Oh, yay!
Staggering
There!
about.
You can move 10 if you want to make a dex save.
No, I'm fine. I'm doing 5. I'm 5.
I'm
all
fine.
good.
We're all good here.
Yep.
How are you?
Yeah, we stick with that. We stick with that. And nothing else. Not yet. Nothing yet. Nope. That's it.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Venera. What do you want to do? Minute on the clock.
I kind of know what I want to do. Is there any, assuming I know I'd have to do a dex save to get over to him, I've got 35 feet movement standard. Is there any capacity to do a health action so that I can, none of those little creatures are anywhere near me, I can help Dubar get up so he doesn't have to use, like, can that be my action to help him?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can help him get up.
Alright, as long as I can get to him, so I'll start with the dex save. Go from there. 19 total.
That's absolutely fine.
Sweet.
So where you going?
Yeah.
2 bars down here. So.
All right, then. Would I have to do a save to help him get up?
You don't have to do anything if 2 bars not going to resist.
No, I ain't gonna resist.
You just use your action
Picked up
and he
by a
gets up.
woman.
Oh, willowy woman
What
just
does
picks
Bob
him
know?
up. He's gonna take it. Watch your
yeah,
chest.
Right, so you've still got bonus action. I don't know whether you've got anything you can do with that right now.
She is rolling her eyes at how ungainly all of these people are as she's doing it. Just drags them up.
I'm a gnome.
Yeah, you've got
I
to
killed
kill
an
them.
elf. I killed a ferret prone in the storm.
I don't think there's much else I can do from there except am I able to do a perception check over the side? I've got 60 feet dark vision, so.
Yeah, you're quite far away from the side, but yeah, I'd let you do it.
Alright. 18.
18.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, so you spot this guy here that was knocked over by the string from the ballista. And you also see a second guy.
Alright. Again, if this is too much to do with my turn, am I able to just point them out to Dubar, given that I've just pulled them up?
Absolutely, yeah, you can point him out.
Right, do that.
Once you point him out, Dubai, you can see you can spot him straight away. Which might change what you want to do on your turn. There.
Yeah, does a little.
Right. Okay. So Maeve, you're up.
I'll stand up.
Okay.
And as soon as I'm looking this way, I'm guessing I see all 3 of those that are currently still alive.
If you can see him, you can see him.
What's 20? Right, I'm gonna cast sleep on them.
Right. Okay.
I've got it's a 20. So I've got 90 feet range, and it's a 20-foot sphere. So I'm hoping to get all 3 of them in it.
Which 3?
1, 2, 3.
Right. Okay.
Place it sort of
So
here-ish.
because you're a level 1 spellcaster, I am not going to let you use the template.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
You tell me where you're casting it, and then once you cast it, you
here.
cast it. Right there.
Sleep.
Right, okay.
Sleep.
So use your spell slot.
Yeah.
And what is it? A sphere.
Yeah. Spell sends creatures into magical slumber. Roll 5d8. Total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. The creatures within 20 feet of a point who you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
Right, okay, so you roll those hit points.
So I've got 3d8 ready. 8, 9, 10. 20 hit points worth of critters.
On 3d8.
3d8. 5d8.
5d8. Oh, you said 3.
I had 3d8, I need to roll.
Oh, okay. So 20 hit
20
points.
hit points.
Right, okay. So we actually got a sleep thing on here. Sleep, yeah. Boom. Wrong one. That one. So that's. So what happens if?
If they don't, then they're unaffected by it.
Right, okay. Managed to affect 2 of them drop.
Okay.
What about the characters that are caught inside?
It goes in ascending order of hit points. So if there's not enough left out of that 20, it doesn't. It stops affecting people.
Oh,
Risky move there.
yeah.
Yeah. I guessed that they had lower hit points than us.
Metagaming.
No, I guessed.
No, you guessed. You're allowed to guess.
It's a profitable gamble.
And I'm going to hold on to the rope of this mast and hope.
Okay. So that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you hear one of the crewmen who can see these things shout, "Gremlins!" And that brings us up to Dubar.
Okay.
Time is going.
So, leaning over, I've been helped up. Look over. I don't really. I've heard these critters in the background, but can't quite see them from where I am. So, looking over.
You can see that one.
Oh, can I? Right. Can see that one.
It's now asleep.
Who's now asleep? Snoring away. But I can see the ship crew now. So I'm gonna get a line from the side of the ship. Tie a loop into it, self-tightening loop, and like bring it and try and toss it to towards one of the to the closest one.
Okay. I will have you make it an attack roll. So it'd be like a ranged attack roll. How far away is it from you? Just have a bit of a measure. Right. So normal range would be like 20 feet for a ranged attack with an improvised weapon, which is kind of what it is. Maximum range would be 60 feet. So you're above the 20 feet away as you're throwing it. So it'll be a disadvantage roll. I will let you use your strength modifier on this.
So shall I basically do an unarmed strike because that uses my strength modifier on?
Yeah. You can do an unarmed strike. Yeah. A disadvantage.
Oh,
7. Okay. I am going to roll to see if this guy, as a reaction, can grab it because 7's very close. And he rolled quite high. He rolled a 16 plus any modifiers. So yeah, he grabs onto the rope as you took it. That'll be your action to do that.
Yeah, no worries.
Obviously, it's like an attack roll. Is there anything else you want to do?
Basically, just like shout at him to like tie it around himself, or slip the loop over himself, and start trying to pull him up.
Right, excellent. Okay, so that'll bring us to Rory. 1 minute on the timer.
Right, now that these two critters are asleep, Rory's gonna run to the edge and look over. Well, get up first.
So that's half your movement to get up. So that leaves you with 15 feet, which you've got half of. Because it's difficult terrain.
So I can only move there, basically. Can I see
Yeah.
over the edge?
Yeah.
Could I tie my rope to the ballista? Is the ballista secured to the deck?
It is. It's on a swivel, but it is secure.
Can I tie the rope to the column it's on, and throw the rope to this guy here?
Right, okay, yeah, absolutely. Give me a survival check to see how well you can tie it up, because it's a rush.
Okay. 11.
11? You think you've done a decent job?
Thanks.
I can't tell you if you have. You think you have. And yeah, so that he is within 20 feet, so you could. This will be again to throw it at him, an attack roll, and you can either use your strength or your dex on it. It's up to you.
I'm equally dexterous. I'll just use my dexterity.
It's a normal roll because he's within normal range. 17. You throw that rope, go straight to him, and hands up, he grabs it.
And then, as a minor action, I'll put my hand on the rope.
Okay, you've got him secured. Dubar's got this guy secured. Okay. That brings us to Callista. 1 minute on the clock.
Okay. He tied the rope completely to the thing, right? I'm gonna get up.
Okay. So it's half your movement to get up.
Okay. And
Basically means you've got 5 feet.
Got 5. Okay.
Unless you want to make a dexterity saving throw. And then you can move 15 feet.
Yeah, because I kind of want. Yeah, I'll make a dex. Because I want to get up close enough to where I can help Rory pull the guy in.
So you'd have to go to that, so you need to move a minimum of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so make a dexterity saving throw. You can move up.
Oh.
Or it's whether you fall on your ass when you get there.
Yep. Hold on, I gotta see what my saving throws again. Oh, 11.
You fall. You won off. You won off. The DC's fucking 12.
I know. My dex save is only 2. Wait, I have a little +1 on down here. Is that already added in with that dex?
Let me have a look.
Okay.
Just bring your sheet up.
Yay, technicalities.
No, honestly, if you're not sure, then
Yeah, no, I'm
the best
really
thing
not
to do.
sure.
No, it's fine. It's just like D&D was that confusing. It's like, here we go with the technicalities. It's, there's a little niggling thing.
Yeah, it's already added because it's on all these saves.
Okay, alright, I wasn't sure. Darn. I don't want to fall over.
So you managed to pull yourself up in the wind and the rain, and you start moving over to help roar it. And as you get there, you just slide and you fall on your ass again.
Where did you go?
I could. Do I want to waste my hero point on this and re-roll so I don't get knocked prone again?
No, do it for a better, cooler thing.
Well, if you don't use them by the end of the session, you lose them. So.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hero point and I'm gonna.
All right, well, re-roll it and let's see.
Ah, there we go. 21.
All right. Okay, you don't fall prone. You get up beside Rory.
I'm gonna find a place to grab on the rope that he has, and I'm just gonna grab it.
Okay, you can start pulling. I mean, you've got your action.
So. Start pulling it.
Okay, so you pull him. He gets pulled 5 feet closer to you.
Yay!
Right, all right. So that'll bring us back to the top of the round. So I'm going to give you a minute to confirm.
Okay.
Do we need to check the floor of the ship, see if there's any more of these things?
I'll get around to that.
The sail has been played with by one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I can guarantee there's
Yeah, we
not
still
around
have one
me.
We
We'll
still
send the-
have one that isn't asleep as well.
Yeah, don't worry about that one that isn't asleep. I'll deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
I will deal with it.
Right. Is everybody good?
Me and Callista will reel this guy in.
Yep.
Yeah, just doing what I'm doing. Pulling this dude up.
Right, so pull this guy up, clear the ship.
What do we do with the sleeping ones?
Right. Okay, that's your minute.
Kill them.
If they're asleep, you get advantage on attack rolls. Right. So top of the round. The crew are still running around trying to secure the bits of the ship. This crew member, 5, 10, 15, he runs. He's not subject to dexterity saves because he's used to the ship. And uses his action to run all the way up to the bow, the foremast there. That's the one where the sail was messed with. Then this one here is going to. Where's it? 5, 10, 15, 20. Come down there. There. That one there is going to try and finish cutting through that rope. The string on the. I don't like calling it a string because it's a ballista. I don't know what the actual word is for it, but whatever. Rope. He cuts through it anyway, and it goes twang, and it flies out, and it narrowly misses Nameless as one part just. And then it's going to move from there. 5, 10, 20 there. Right, okay. So that brings us to Nameless. So your
Where
go.
did it go? Up there on the
cargo.
Everybody keeps putting the cursor over it so I can't see it.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
It's 15 feet away from you.
Yeah, I'm
So
going
you have
to
got
there.
enough.
With longsword in one hand and dagger in the other.
Okay.
He's pissed. And
Maybe.
yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at that little bastard.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
Yep.
So it's a single-handed on yourself.
Yeah. I rolled the wrong die because I just came up with 30. Right.
That's the me thing.
It looked the same. I was sitting back. Oh shit.
Is that a 1?
So go on. What do you roll?
1.
Right, okay, you completely miss.
Wow, my nice expensive die is now retired.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have you do something silly on the first session with a natural one, but maybe going forward we will do. But you just completely miss. As this thing sort of turns back to you and sort of snickers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after it with the dagger now. Oh wait, that's 18.
That one hits. So this is just a D4, which is your pyramid.
You little bastard. You gonna be another stone little bitch?
Lilith, you're up next, by the way.
Yep.
It's 3. 7 damage.
No modifiers.
How did you get 7 with a D4? There's no modifiers.
Oh, I'm sorry. 4.
Okay. So you stabbed that thing. I know it said -3, but I'm actually doing it the other way around. Don't worry about that. So you stab it with your dagger, and he looks down at his bleeding chest and snarls at you.
Yeah, he holds up his middle finger and holding out his sword and dagger out and holding up his middle finger in both hands at it. Like, come at me, bro.
Come at me.
Okay, Lilith. Your
Cool.
turn.
So, first things first, do you need me to roll a certain dice?
What? Well, that depends.
I'm starting to not like Lilith.
I'm sorry! The thing is that I want to come over to this part of... Hang on, let's just do that. To this part of the ship to see if I can actually get those weird creatures, whatever they are, in my line of vision, and then possibly do something that's Dubar is not going to like me for. But we're also going to see if I can control things.
You've got... So, because you've only got 25 feet of movement, half movement for you, I round it up, so you've got 15 feet.
Yeah, so I worked out again.
If you want to move over that, so you can move your 15 feet and see.
Yeah.
And if you need to move over that, then you need to roll a dex save.
Yeah. Cool. Just wanted to. So if I actually no, I'm moving the wrong way. Apologies. Right. I go there. Let's see. So was that right? I thought. Oh, I was like, I'm sure I counted right.
Yeah, that was 15.
Cool. No, that's
So
fine.
you can see
Yeah.
that one, and you can see that one.
Yeah.
That are both asleep.
So I am going.
Oh, and you can see that one too.
Oh, I can see the.
Sorry.
Oh, I can see the. What? What is that thing?
1, 2, 3. There.
Cool. So I would
I
like.
stabbed one of them.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use my cantrip firebolt on one of them.
Right. Okay. Which one?
So, do you want me to roll a certain dice?
For you, yeah. So
Oh no!
roll a d20. Roll a d20.
A d20. Okay, then. Right, roll that. So I got a 4.
You're all right this time.
Pardon?
You're all right this time.
Yay! Cool.
Oh, I was expecting a cluster bomb.
But next time you need to roll above a 2.
Cool. That's fine. I have it ready just in case. I don't know.
I have no idea what's going on.
No,
I
you
was
don't. Right, okay.
expecting to get an F-18 here.
You might have done. Right, so which one are you aiming at?
So I am aiming at this one.
Right, okay. So it's a ranged spell attack.
Yes, it is.
It is asleep.
Yes.
Right, so normally what would happen here, because it's asleep, it's technically prone, so your range attack would be at disadvantage, but because it's sleeping, you get advantage.
Whoa.
So it nullifies it.
Whoa.
So you get, this is just a straight roll for this.
Awesome. So 1d10.
What is the range on Firebolt?
120. 120 foot.
Yeah, you're well within range. So you need to roll a d20 to see if you hit first.
No. Right. 7. Probably not.
No, it goes
That's
wide.
That's
But it's not a natural one, so you're not causing friendly fire.
Not yet.
But Dubar and Venera, you see like this ball of fire light up the area as it flies right past you.
Oh, I was expecting a nailed violation right here.
Flies past this gremlin on the floor and just out to sea and splashes down somewhere over there. Okay. So have you got anything that you can do as a bonus action?
No, I don't think there is.
No.
That's it.
Okay. So, Venera, your turn.
Alright, quick question. Realistically, Dobara is not going to need my help pulling this guy up now that he's secure, right? Like that.
I can't tell you.
Well, go ahead and
Do you think
well,
Dubar's going to need help?
No.
With that damn hourglass.
Not at all. Unless he bloody slips over again. So don't move. No, I had an idea for what to do with my hero point, but I don't know if it's too much. Is that sail still swinging loose?
Yeah, but it's on the foremast, right over it.
Is it like way away from me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna try and swing on it because I thought that'd be fun. Okay, in which case I'll leave Dobar to do his own thing, and I'm gonna attempt to get across to this guy, but I'll need a dex save again, wouldn't I?
If you want to get into melee range, yeah.
All right, here we go. 16.
16, you're fine.
Is that you, Lauren?
Sweet.
Yes, I'm totally driving my motorcycle in the house.
No, I mean
So I
like.
can get over to like there. Is that in
Yeah.
range?
Yeah, because he's tiny, it only takes up a little corner of the square. But yeah, you're next to him.
All right, and I don't know whether I'll need it, but if I've got two weapon fighting, does that mean I could go for it with my longsword and my dagger?
Yeah.
All right.
If you've got two weapon fighting, you can do, yeah.
Sweet.
But you have to go single-handed on the longsword.
What difference does that make?
The damage.
My kill.
Okay.
So versatile.
What difference does it make to the damage? Like, do you know?
It's a D8 with single-handed or D10 double-handed.
That's fine.
My kill.
Okay.
You'll live.
19 to hit.
It's a team game. 19 hits, yeah. Give me some damage.
Okay. Yes, okay. Yikes. 3 total.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. It's still kicking.
Yay.
But only just.
I'll go for it with the dagger then. Would help if I got the dice in this way. Yeah, 11.
11 misses.
Damn it.
Haha!
So you stick it good with your sword, but as you're going for the dagger, it's staggering about now, and the ship's still rolling, and it's really hard just to get that second jab in. Right, that brings us to Maeve.
Right. Whereabouts was that sail? Sorry, it was on over this side.
Yeah, it's on that mast.
Right. Can I can't see anything that's there or possibly there at the moment.
No.
Right, okay. I'm gonna.
But you can see this guy coming down the stairs.
Yeah, no, I can.
Oh, you'd actually be able to see him as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take my 20 feet over this way. Not 20. 15.
15.
Right, okay.
That's your minute up.
Yeah, no, I'm not thinking. I am actually doing. Can I face step up into the mast? Where the things unfurled.
Right, what's the range on that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, no.
No. Okay. So I can't get into any of the rigging or anything like that?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
You'd need about 80 feet.
Right, I will
to get up there.
instead do magic missile on the 3 that are currently surviving.
Right.
Dart on each.
That one, and that one. Okay.
Well, not surviving, but still currently conscious. They're auto hits with magic missile.
Yeah, they are. They totally are. That one, that both Nameless and Vanera have hit, just goes down. He's got 1 hit point.
Right. Okay.
So even if you roll a 1, he's down.
So the
That
one
one counts for me.
upstairs. One on the stairs gets 4.
Really? He gets 4.
4 damage. I rolled a 3 plus 1, 4. And the last remaining one out of the 3 gets a 5 because I rolled a 4 plus 1.
He gets 5, right, okay.
That's me out of spell slots.
Okay, so your magic missiles go off. One flies around in an arc and hits the one just in front of Nameless. It just turns it to goo. He's got 1 hit point left. The other 2, one flies over towards this guy here, takes a full-on hit, and it just seems to shake it off. That's caused some sort of damage, but it's not taking the hit like these other ones have. This one here, flies up, lighting up the surrounding area as it gets up there, it hits it, and you can see it staggers back, and it does look really quite bad. Okay, so you've done your movement, done your action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Dubar.
Okay.
Then we've got Rory.
Just keep pulling. Get this guy
Keep
out.
pulling. Right, okay, so you're pulling on a
Well,
guy.
not all the rope.
You're going to use your full...
I mean...
You deserve that.
I did. I absolutely was. I absolutely was. Yeah. Keep pulling the rope.
Okay.
Ew.
You're going to use your full action on this.
Yes, I am.
Right, give me a... what would it be? Give me an athletics check. You're going to pull him anyway, but I want to see how far you're going to pull him.
Okay. Normal?
Yeah.
Natural
20.
25.
Good hell.
You start yanking on this rope and just... and he flies... flies through the water, and with your last pull, he flies up onto the deck next to you. That's what you get for a natural 20.
So hard.
And he just lands there. Okay. You want to do anything else? You got some movement.
No, that's basically it. So, basically pulled him up, chuck the rest of the rope onto the deck. He's pretty much safe, and then I'm going to peer over to the other guys in the process of being saved. So yeah, start making movement, like just shimmying across the side of the boat to these little dog-like things. Just make it extend.
Right.
So
Okay.
5, 10, 15, and that's all moving.
Right. No worries. All right. So you start making your way over, steadying yourself against the handrail. Rory. What do you want to do?
I would like
Callista's got hold of the rope too.
Yeah, I'd like to use my hero point, and I'd like to brace his legs against the side of the ship and pull with all of his strength to get this guy on board.
Right. Okay. So you're using your hero point to do that.
Yeah.
Right. Give me a athletics check.
16.
16. 16 is enough. You pull him straight up. He's right next to the side of the boat. So you just and yank him up, which leaves you with your full turn. So you use your hero point to do that. That's your heroic action.
Right. So I've got a turn. Okay. I see that he's safe, and I turn my attention to the gremlin at my feet.
Okay. What would you like to do to the squishy gremlin at your feet?
Stompy.
Squish it.
Is he hurt?
That one is not hurt. He's just sleeping.
Just like to get my. Aren't they? Don't they have wings?
These guys don't have wings.
Jump. Just.
I mean, if I chuck it overboard, it'll just wake up and come back.
just pound it.
Hit
it like a drop forge. Just drop your foot out.
Damn it. Let him have a go.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You will get advantage on any melee attacks that you make against it because it's sleeping.
I might overkill it and intimidate everyone.
Go for it.
I cast Guiding Bolt on it.
It's a range attack. It will be a disadvantage because it's a range attack.
You're at danger close, like point blank.
Yeah, range attacks like in melee range are always
Inflict wounds then.
Okay. So is it
sheets of paper show up and just start slicing it or something?
Inflict wounds.
Is that
It's touch.
It's touch. Do you have to make an attack roll for that, or is it just?
Make a melee spell attack.
Yeah. So it's an advantage. So make your melee spell attack.
Okay. Thirteen.
13 is not enough to hit it.
What?
Oh.
No. It's sleeping. It's down.
Yeah, I did it at advantage. So.
Yeah, you get the advantage. So yeah. Fortunately. You know what? For this, fuck it. It's one off. You can have it. I'll let you have it. It's sleeping. It makes no sense.
It's laying there.
It's asleep. You can hit it.
He's like, all right then.
So give me some damage. Come on, inflict some wounds on it.
24 damage.
24.
Yeah.
Oh, so it explodes.
Yeah, that one. You shred it. Whatever you want to do to it.
I shout the word "suffer" and it reverberates through the air.
Yeah, interesting. Right, so that one just gone. Do these guys get any saving throws on this sleep?
It is if they get hurt.
Yeah, well, all right. He
Or somebody spends an action to wake them up.
It wakes up.
right, I just went.
It doesn't get a throw if it's suddenly dead.
So yeah, I mean, you did some damage on it, so you bring it back to consciousness just in time to suffer all that pain before you eviscerate it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a nice person.
Until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
That's fine. Okay, so Rory, you've used your action. You've got some movement. You've got a bonus action if you've got anything you can do with it.
Won't use my bonus action. But I will move 10 feet that way.
Okay. That brings us to Callista. So time is going.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, I see the sleeping gremlin at my feet. I would take one of my hand axes and just kind of like, just try to chop it in half.
Okay. Make an attack roll with your hand axe at advantage.
Okay.
Not what Maeve was hoping people would do with sleeping creatures.
23.
That's a hit. Give me some damage.
Alright, I need 1d6. I did 8 damage.
Okay, that's enough to kill it. So that one goes down. as it's sleeping there, you just bury your hand axe in its head. It just ends up bleeding out. So I'm going to say that you've had enough time to confer, so we're just going to start the next round.
Okay.
Woo!
So at the top of the round, this guy here moves 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to there. This one goes 5, 10, 15 feet to there.
What guy?
He's got
I'm not seeing any symbols.
this. It might be out of your visual range.
It's inside my visual range.
It'll be me that'll have it.
Yeah, that one's. He's right there.
That one's there. Okay.
And this one you can just about see.
Okay.
That one is going to attack that crew member. One on the stairs. And it hits and does. Where's my there? 7 points of slashing damage to this crew member. He takes it across the chest and he screams out in pain and drops to one knee.
They're attacking. Right,
This one right here starts doing something with his hands. And I need Callista, Rory, and Venera to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Good luck.
18.
18.
11.
11. So Rory's passed. Callista's failed. And Venera's passed. Right, so the two of you that passed take 5 points of thunder damage as this wave of energy comes out. Callista, you take 10 points.
Oh shit. Okay.
You see this like cube of thunderous energy just pass right over you. Yeah, it misses that ballista.
Counterspell.
fine.
I mean, no, I don't have that. Why isn't it working?
How are you looking?
I have 3 hit points left.
Okay.
And you can see like just electric bolts like passing it, arcing in between my earrings, like.
Okay then. So that brings us. That's the monsters go. So Nameless. You would have seen what happened up there,
Right.
and you would have seen what happened here too.
Yes. Lesser of two evils. And who's standing next to me? Maeve. Maeve would witness Nameless zip up his gambeson, and from somewhere his iron helm appears. And being that you're an elf, it would be like a null. You would feel this null from it, and he shoves it down on his head. And I cannot replicate the sound through voice, obviously, but like it's very specific. The Helm's Deep, the siege of Helm's Deep in the movies, where it was that whoo, whoo, out of the iron helmet. You see the steam blowing out, from their breath because the air was cold.
Yeah.
you know, from the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you see
Yeah.
come from him, and you see his head turn to the one that just did the thunder blast, and I am using my hero point to where he just storms across.
You've got enough movement to get there anyway. It's only
Do I?
15 feet. Yeah.
Okay, he storms across, and I'm gonna use my hero point to then instead to for my attack to get rid of this magic user. Where are you? There you are. You little green bastard. All right. Or no, I'm not gonna use it yet. I storm across two-handed with steam blowing out and him yelling in his helm. So there's just steam, you know, from because I assume the temperature dropped because of the storm.
Yeah, it's cold.
So it's just
Middle of the night.
steam, you know, it's his own breath rolling out of his helm as he cries in a low voice, low manly voice, not like a but like a roar, you know, thing. Yeah, we're rolling. That's going to be a d20. I'm using my hero point, and that's going to be an automatic 20.
What do you mean? It's not going to be an automatic. That's not how it works.
Oh, I got to re-roll it.
Yeah.
If you use your hero point to re-roll, you have to use the new roll.
God, you little bitch! Don't do that again. Fuck.
Wes?
15.
15 hits him.
Oh, thank God. All right. D10. Is it the 10, 20, 41 or?
No. You can use that one. It's fine.
Okay. 7 plus 3 is 10.
10 points of damage. That's a decent strike. This thing is now looking wounded as you slash right across it. But it's still standing.
Is it tougher than the others?
Apparently.
It would seem that way.
Right, so
Do I have
you haven't got
bonus action? Do I have any bonus action?
I don't think
I don't think you will do it at level 1.
No, I don't.
Okay, so
that will bring us then to
Oh, wait.
Lilith. What?
Wait.
Go for it.
Go on.
Second wind.
That's for healing.
Oh, wait, no, that's
healing. That's
healing. I'm sorry.
Yep. You get to heal as a bonus action by rolling one of your hit die.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Okay, so Lilith, you're up.
I am gonna try and use Firebolt again, and where's this spellcaster?
Right here.
I think just within my line of sight, still within my vision. So I'm gonna try and hit.
Right, he is going to get a +2 bonus to his AC because he is tiny and there's two bigger people in front of him.
That's fine. Yep. So, yes.
Oh, I don't like that term. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So go on, cast your spell.
It's fine.
So
It's fine.
first
It's fine.
up, gonna see.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. Right, I can't see that one, so. That's a 16.
That's just enough.
That's just enough
Yay!
with his +2 bonus.
You hit it.
So you hit him.
Give him some damage.
Give him some damage.
So that is, what was the. It was a D10 if I remember correctly. 6.
6 points of damage. That's not bad.
Yes. Oh, hang on. I think I've got a +5 as well.
Not with cantrips.
No, you don't.
Oh, is it
No,
not?
you don't. You don't.
Oh,
No, not with a cantrip.
fine.
But it's a decent hit.
Yeah.
Give me a d20 roll, please.
Okay, yep. 17.
17. Okay, so it goes up to 3 now.
Okay, so in between us.
Yep. You see this bolt of fire just zip between Callista and Nameless, and it hits the creature right in front of you, and you see it recoil as the flames sort of eat into it a little bit.
Well done.
Okay. Ooh, sorry, flash my mic.
Well,
That
apparently
brings us
you
to
weren't happy with that.
No. Don't kill my boss monster.
Yeah, I will.
Right, okay. Vinera, you're up.
Alright, I can get to it without a dex save, can't I? Because I've still got...
About 15, yeah.
Wait. Gonna go for the old longsword and dagger again, I think. Why not?
Okay, so single-handed.
Yeah. Huh. Can I use my hero point to reroll that? Because that was a 2, and I don't like that.
Absolutely, you can use your hero points to reroll it. Let me guess, that was a 1.
That was a 1. That was a fucking...
Oh, God. Right, again, I'm letting you get away with that one, so you just missed. But you can still use your bonus action, because you've made the attack action, you can still use your bonus to attack with your dagger.
Sorry, I sounded like a witch there. It was like,
I don't think it's gonna hit either. 14?
14? Just hits.
Oh,
Yeah, he's got no bonus because you're within melee range of him, right next to him. So roll a d4, no modifiers on this one.
If I hadn't just dropped the d4 3 times in a row, I would do that. 3. Hey, I'm fine.
is that because the dice wasn't very nice?
Yeah, I haven't talked to it, you know. We just needed a word.
Oh
So yeah,
dear.
3 damage.
3 damage. How would you like to kill this?
Ooh!
Stick the dagger in its eye.
To the
Okay.
point.
Literally.
Let's do the big dead.
Okay, so you... the knight menacingly as the knight holds the sword up, and then the willowy elf just comes on the side and just... It through the ribs.
Yes.
Without that
Isn't
sound
that-
effect. Thank you very much.
Isn't that what all elves do?
Pretty much. Okay, Maeve, you're up.
Not really a lot Maeve can do, but she is going to. Well, she wasn't really watching what was going on behind her. She heard what was going on, but she can obviously see what's going on upstairs at the moment. And she's concerned about the sails and if there's any more up in the rafters. So she is going to sort of just push through with her hands, and she's going to cast Firebolt at the one that's left over here.
On that one, okay.
Was that? That's a 4. 19 total.
To hit, that hits, yeah, no problem.
And that's a 1d10. Oh, that's a 10. That's a 10.
Okay.
Whatever.
Oh no, there's no
plus on the cantrips. But
Oh.
you shoot off your fireball, and because it's the last one, I'm going to ask you how you kill it.
So yeah, like I said, she sort of. It's like she rips out and pulls through the energy, and then she pushes it back. And this obviously orange-red flame just sort of like sparks out straight towards and just hits him square in the chest and burns it out of him. Burns through.
Drives him like a ton of bricks. Damn, that was impressive.
I am going to activate this map just so that we get a different scene. It's just the world map. A little bit of a different music. So the combat's over. As the last enemy falls, you'll start scrambling about to help, and the crew then get to sorting out the sails. A couple of minutes after that, the storm seems to subside very rapidly. Maeve predicted that it'd last for 3 hours. It's been less than a minute. Well, let's say 5 minutes, including after, and the storm subsides. You see Captain Starfrost visibly relax, and he lets go of his holy symbol. And he starts ordering the crew to secure the ship and make sure everything there's no damage. And they set about doing any little bits of repairs, like to the ballistas and things. And he says, "Well, looks like when we get to Bridge City, I'm gonna have to find that heifer." Well done. So you 7. You've avoided a nasty fate. It's not very often that gremlins attack the shipping in this lane. But when they do, ships have been known to sink or even sail into Bridge City with no crew. They've been quite nasty little buggers.
In one of his rare speaking, he nods to Captain Starfrost. The hell was that?
The ship found its engine.
And he just nods solemnly to Captain Starfrost, and he says, "Glad to be of service." And then heads below, as he's with a rag, he's wiping down his weapons and inspecting them as he goes.
I wasn't exactly expecting to kill out all of them.
What were
I'd
you
rather
expecting?
Should we maybe like introduce ourselves to each other now that we've fought together?
I would have thought you would have known my name by now, but she's been shouting my name.
I know your
pretty
name.
much.
Maeve. Child.
I just know you're just a precocious little scamp, aren't you?
Could Rory have tended to people's wounds after the battle?
Absolutely. How are you doing that? Are you using spells or your your healing craft?
I've got one spell left, so I'll use that on the really wounded crewman.
Did Phil fall asleep?
No.
There he
No,
goes.
I'm looking at the corner of the map.
Okay. So I'm not going to make you roll anything to heal him, but because he's a commoner, so you cast your spell on him, and it's enough to get him back up and healthy, and he thanks you heartily, and he sort of reaches out to take your hand in a manly handshake where he grips your wrist. He goes, "When we get to the city, I think I owe you a drink."
Buy me a tea. I don't drink.
Well, if tea's your poison, I'll buy you whatever.
Yeah, give me a rare tea. Rarity.
Rarity.
No.
You didn't.
Did we have any casualties?
We had an injury.
I mean, I have 3 hit points left.
What's your hit point?
What's your hit point?
What's your hit point?
What's your hit point? I am not feeling well.
Anyone else I can tend to with herbalism, right? Some bandages, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got. I think you've got a poultice or two, haven't you?
Yeah. How long does it take to craft a healing potion?
Craft a healing.
To craft a healing potion,
About 2 10
about 2 day.
They actually came out the other
It's
side
got to ferment and stuff.
That's fine.
intact for once.
But
Poultice is about
poultice is about 10 minutes if you've got the ingredients.
Let me see.
I think you might actually have one in your inventory already. I think you might have one pre-prepared.
Do
I'm
have
not
some
sure.
kits, don't we?
I think I got rid of those because we got the herbarium thing.
Okay.
But you can use bandages and stuff. You know, the ship will have medical supplies that you can use.
Combine 2 of the following: dandelion, aloe, thyme, or garlic. I do have
some,
aloe and I do have thyme.
So things that are in your herbalism pouch, the number of items dictates basically how many you can make. So you know, if it says 2 garlic, you've got that's for 2 uses. It's a little bit different when you go to crafting potions. But for a poultice or something like that, if it requires like garlic and aloe, for example, it's 1 garlic and 1 aloe makes 1 poultice. Plus cloth.
I can make a maximum of 4 with the stuff I have.
Yeah.
It
only takes 10 minutes to make. But metagaming wise, you can have a long rest right now. It's entirely up to everyone.
Yeah, I would probably just stumble back down to my quarters and just like, I'll just sleep it off.
Yeah, I'd also
If
do
you-
the same. Make sure the ship's secure, and then head back down.
Alright, I just bandage.
If the cook's still there.
I just bandage people up using.
You go about healing the crew. You guys are probably where the ship is right now on the map, actually. Okay, so you all go down and get your rest. Go to sleep, or you meditate, or whatever you're going to do for the night. So you can all hit the long rest button.
I wasn't hit at all.
No.
Neither was I, but my character will take the time to clean his blades, sharpen his blades again, get them pristine, and obviously nap also because he's expended a lot of energy being up on deck.
Yeah. You all need your sleep, so you all have to sleep at some point. Well, you need to meditate for 4 hours.
The knight, he cleans his blades meticulously and then resharpens them, taking out any notches that are in them from hitting whatever, and then he lays back down. But any passing crew would see that he has his longsword is in his right hand and his dagger is in his left hand. Even though he lays flat on his back and sleeping, he looks ready.
Yeah.
And that would give the crew of the ship a wide berth because he's laying there almost like an automaton, like ready to go, despite sleeping.
He doesn't sleep.
Okay.
Callista's just
he's just in power save mode.
Callista her head hit that pillow and she
Right. So we'll be drawing the session to a close very soon. Not that we've got through everything I had planned, but that doesn't matter.
You were expecting that though, weren't you?
Kinda. That's why I like to do session 1 and 2 concurrently, just so I can get us to a place where it makes sense. But as you all wake up in the morning, or you come round from your meditation, you start getting yourselves ready for the next day. And as you go through your morning routines, whatever they may be, each of you finds somewhere on your person a 2-foot length of pure silver thread. It could be in Maeve's hair or in your clothing or whatever you wear when you sleep. But it's like it's not like it's not made of cotton. It's an actual piece of silver thread.
Well, the knight would, he'd find it like, like around his wrists or whatever, and look at it like stunned to see, and he would examine it, and just this beautiful thread of silver. And he would spool it around his fingers and open up his brigandine and put it inside like a shirt pocket in, his tunic underneath to save it.
Can I give it an Arcana check? Checking, but like, is it linked to that kind of way? Is it, thinking of what she knows of the ley lines of the world, thinking of the things that she knows of fate, destiny, stuff like that.
Well, if you're talking about fate and destiny, it's a religion check. If you're talking about ley lines, it's an Arcana check. So which one are you thinking?
Was an Arcana check. That's a 17 plus 5.
You look at it and it has nothing to do with ley lines or anything like that. It's not magical.
Okay.
Can I look at it and see if it resembles anything from nature?
From nature? Sure.
Like a spider's web or something.
So you look over it, and no, it doesn't. It's just a 2-foot length of silver thread. To your eyes, particularly, it does seem to have something otherworldly about it.
Cosmic spider.
Cosmic spider.
Yeah.
Dubar rolls over in bed and he finds the cook gone. Takes the silver thread. And just assuming that it's something that she's left behind. Hide it with his pouch. Not that pouch. And there's a little memento of the previous night.
Aww, so lovely.
Oh, he's got a girlfriend. Oh, but I totally still knew what he was talking about. Not that pouch. Oh,
Not that pouch.
oh boy.
Would anybody else like to investigate the thread, or do you want to move on?
Yeah, could I?
What would you like to check it for?
I'll let you go first.
Me, I'm assuming. I don't know, in general, would I know, maybe have some inkling to what it might belong to? Like, have I mean...
There is a chance So give me a history check.
This is
And this is to see if
history,
you can
you said?
remember something.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, something good. I rolled a 13.
13.
13. Okay. So
There's something in the
there's something in the back of your mind. You're not quite sure what it is, but you kind of get the. It's like a thought that's poking you, and you're thinking. You're sure you've heard something about silver threads and being linked to some sort of god.
Okay, I would want to relay this to the rest of my peeps. When we meet up.
Could I check it for anything naturey?
Sure, you can make a nature check on it.
Yeah. To try and see what it may have come from. I've got a 13 total.
13.
Right.
So
As you examine
it, you can tell that this is not natural at all. To spin a silver thread or a thread out of silver is it's a skill that not very many people would have in the world.
Thank you.
Did I hear anything, Calista, talking about gods and things?
Maybe it depends on where you are. You mean you could all be together at this point?
Yeah. Well, if I was with her, I would, knowing that it's otherworldly and hearing that someone else is talking about it, about gods, I'd like to see if I can remember any gods associated with something like this.
Absolutely. So give me a religion check.
Right. 7.
What was that, sorry?
7.
7 for Rory. Oh my gosh.
Have you used your hero point?
Yes.
So again, you've got an inkling, but you've been so immersed in your own religion for so long that the details of other gods kind of it's gone by the wayside. You're so devoted to your own god. You do know that there is some sort of religious significance to it, but you don't know to who. The gods sort of elude you in that way.
Get away until I knew more about it.
Would I be as a I guess you would call me agnostic. I don't have any particular god. Would I feel anything from it?
You wouldn't feel anything from it. You would. Best you can kind of do is a history check to see if you can remember something that you might have been taught.
That's wrong. Too many die. History. 12.
12. Again, it's kind of you've got an inkling that there's something religious about it. You're not sure what it is.
Oh, can I
That's
do a
why I
history
tucked it
check?
underneath my gambeson in my tunic.
What was that?
What was that, Vanera?
Could I do a history check on it?
You could do. Are you trained in religion?
Sadly not. It would kind of make sense if I was, but no.
No. Alright, you can make a history check.
Yeah, 11. That ain't gonna help either, is it?
Not really.
So,
So, sort of like between the lot of you, you've come to some sort of conclusion that it's got some sort of religious connotations, but you don't know exactly what it is.
as you all
make your way
to
like breakfast for the morning,
are
are you
holding
these things in your hand? Is it on your person somewhere where it can be seen, or?
No,
No.
it's not going to be on show.
Mine is in my tunic underneath my gambeson.
I think mine would be on show. Not obviously on show.
It's on his
Okay.
balls.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's on his
just tied to the
pouch.
outside of my pouch.
Okay. I'm gonna make a roll for the captain. Okay.
So
as you make your way in and you sit down,
Captain
Captain Starfrost being the
CL30
CL30 years and keen eyes, he spots this thread on Dubar's pouch, and his eyebrows raise, and he looks up to Dubar and he says, "The fates seem to have smiled on you."
As I'm chowing down on the food, and I go, yeah, after last night, most certainly.
Ah, I heard Mildred is beside herself that ended so abruptly. But yeah, you don't. Normally, you don't get something like that from that sort of encounter.
I
And he,
look at him quickly, like raise an eyebrow.
Sit yourself down. Let's eat.
Okay. I just carry on eating away.
and he sort
of he's eating, and he stares over at Duba, and he's like, "Tell me, are you a pious man?"
As I'm eating, and he goes, Dubar says, "I believe in the gods, but only when they deserve to be believed in."
Curious.
Well, that there, Duba. That thread. It's normally associated with the fates. You know, the Weaver and such. And normally, it is a sign of not fulfilling a destiny, but maybe setting out on the right path.
I look down.
You, my friend, have been smiled upon.
I look down as as the captain says this, like kind of like realizing what he's looking at. The party goes, this thread that I found. I only have one destiny, and that is my own.
Well, my friend,
it appears that whatever that destiny is, you're on the road to completing it.
Well, may the gods shine down on me as I find my glory and my fortune. I lean back.
If that is what awaits you.
I am listening.
Yeah, I am too.
No, you're all round the table.
Yeah, I'm just not making it obvious.
Well,
I'm going to eat my breakfast. We're going to be arriving at Bridge City very shortly. And he goes about. He finishes his food. And then leaves the table. Are you guys staying around the table after he's gone and the rest of the crew, or?
Well, then the knight gets up from his end, towards the bulkhead, and comes over. He's 3/4 finished with his food. Comes over and sits in front of Dubar, and then reaches into his open gabardine, into his tunic, and pulls out a coil of this silver thread and drops it on the table in front of him, and then looks at Dubar.
I look over to the knight and go, you had fun with the cook as well, then I see.
I just kind of look at him.
The knight's arrow, and he shakes his head slowly.
Rory gets his thread out and goes, "No."
Yeah. Vanera just rolls her eyes and tosses hers on the table as well. She was really busy last night, okay? Really busy.
Callista's trying to.
And the knight is
Callista's trying to speak.
Rare way
She's tried to speak 3 or 4 times.
Is rare time of speaking. He goes, "I didn't need to fuck to get this."
Wow.
Callista, what do you want to say?
Oh, I would have pointed to one of the hoops on my horns, because that's the safest place she could think of to hold it, because if it goes into her rucksack, it's gonna disappear forever. Like, yeah, I got one too. So I don't think it's from your escapade, unfortunately. Plus, what was it about you not finishing?
I kind of shrug and go, well, the gods look down upon us today.
And the knight just kind of, he just looks down.
I'm just imagining Mildred walking in mid-conversation and being like, what?
The knight picks up his loop of silver and puts it back in his gambeson, and looks at Dubar and looks at him like, "I know too. This is weird."
As long as it's
Hey,
not
maybe
magic.
we're all fated to travel and work together. I mean, we handled that fight pretty well.
I look at Dubar and say, "This is divine magic."
I laugh at divine magic. This isn't divine magic. Someone's clearly placed it on us. I'm waving it around.
Or Maeve's little friend.
And I look over and go, yes.
No, actually, divinity has its place in the world. And
Divinity has its place in the world, of course, but it's they just mess with us mortals.
And I say, as a Promethean, I'm very much about the gods. And I use the word Promethean in Dubar's language.
I look over and I go, you know the ancient language.
Sorry?
You know the ancient language.
Do you say that in the ancient language?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I say, I'm sorry, no. Promethean is what we call ourselves. It's an old word for Ithas.
Hey.
This is all new to me. No idea what your race is.
you and your
I lived in the mountains.
I just turned to Venera in Sylvan and just go. I think the special talking in their own special languages.
Enough with this talk. Let's eat.
Do I speak cat people? I do, don't I?
Yeah, you speak cat people.
There's
no time for this.
The knight being in the middle of all this, he's just, you could tell he's kind of smiling and just listening, smiling behind his mask and just listening to it all and just absorbing every little bit of it. And when people come around with more food, he has an appetite. Not like dumbbells. I mean, Dubor over there. But he can eat. His caloric intake is high, so when he can take advantage of it, he will.
Go on, Lauren. What were you going to say?
I would look over at Maeve. I'm like, hey Maeve, how good are you at finding information about people?
Pretty good, actually.
All right, I've been traveling with him. No idea what his name is. He won't tell me. You want to help me figure it out?
I like working out people's names.
I mean, I'm not opposed to no chaos. Chaos is fun.
Have fun digging. I hope you brought a backhoe.
Okay. So, I'm going to move you on a little bit. So you finish your meals. Those of you that are inclined to help with the ship, with the crew, jobs on the ship. Those of you that are not, mill about, go to the deck, look out. Been travelling for a little while. It's around noon now, and in the distance, you start to see, just coming over the horizon, what looks to be a giant stone bridge. About another hour goes past, and then you're confronted with the sight. And before you stands a majestic stone marvel that defies the heavens themselves. A colossal bridge, a towering testament to the artistry of both stone and engineering. Rising 150 feet into the sky and stretching a mile across, this architectural wonder spans the breathtaking entrance to the Ring Sea. 10 stately arches connect the bridge seamlessly between two towering cliffs, each cliff home to a sprawling city. The bridge acts as a seamless transition between these twin cities, one perched on the left cliff and the other on the right, both encircled by formidable walls. The city on the right exudes opulence, a testament to its affluence in stark contrast to its counterpart on the left. As if nature itself bows before the grandeur, a cascade of mist gently descends from the left cliff, enveloping the sea below. Ethereal tendrils spill from the bridge on that side, lending an air of mystique to an already awe-inspiring scene. Beneath the colossal stone supports of the bridge, docks emerge, bustling with activity as sailing ships from distant lands and find refuge. A symphony of magical lights dance upon the sea's surface, forming luminous lanes that beckon the ships into the harbour. A testament to the city's mastery over both magic and the maritime trade. You witness the industrial spirit of the city as wooden cargo elevators gracefully ascend the face of each bridge support, hoisting precious cargo and commerce to the new heights. The rhythmic dance of pulleys and ropes echoes the heartbeat of a thriving metropolis, suspended between the earth and the sky, a sight to stir the soul and ignite the imagination. And that's where we're going to end the session. I would like each of you to roll me some hit dice, because you're all leveling up. So when you level up, don't touch your hit points. I'll sort that out manually on my side. I just want you to roll your hit dice and tell me what you got.
What do you mean hit dice?
So whatever your hit dice is, it will tell you on your character sheet. I think it might be a D8 for a fighter.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
damage
I
1d8.
got a 1.
I think.
Oh, you mean like my main weapon?
No, your hit dice. So you know when you heal on a short rest, you have to spend hit dice
It's a 1d10.
to heal. Is it 1d10 for a fighter?
1d10 plus 1.
There's no plus to it.
Okay,
It's
so
just
a regular
1d10.
1d10.
Yeah. So fighters are 1d10. Veneria, you got a 1. You can re-roll it. I'll let you re-roll a 1.
Mine is a D12. So I'm gonna
I also rolled a 1.
6 that time.
What was that? Sorry, 6.
I rolled a.
do that. Oh,
I think I rolled a d10. It's the
Callista, you can re-roll.
Okay.
I got a 1 too.
Yeah, what's with all the ones?
I'm gonna have to do it on Google.
I got 4.
Hey! Haha! I rolled a 10.
Nice.
A 10, nice. So Callista got a 10. Rory, you got a 4 on the re-roll, yeah? What have we got for Dubar? 9. And Lilith?
I think I'm rolling a d10. I'm just wanting to double check.
I don't think it will be for a sorcerer.
It's so hard to pick them out. It really is.
Sorcerer's D4, isn't it?
If
Oh,
you're
is it?
looking at
No, it's not D4.
if you're looking at Foundry, if you go to your features tab, and then it'll say sorcerer at the top. If you click on the little symbol next to it, and then look at the top, it says description. It'll say hit die. Mine's D12, so yours will be probably like a D6.
It's a D6.
The D10 is, I don't know how you guys discovered it. It's like 17359, and then the other side is 62804.
Yeah, it's the only one with a 0 on it.
Yeah, I got a 4.
Yeah. So Lilith is a D6 for you.
I got 6.
Nice.
6, nice. Right, okay, so you can all level up. Don't do anything with your hit points. I'll sort them out.
Okay.
And you can be level 2 for next session.
Brilliant.
Oh god, I gotta remember how to.
I've just rolled my points for today. Write them down for next time.
Okay.
Right, so you'll get to level up to level 2. Now, going forward, when you're leveling up to level 3, you'll need to spend a 10-day of training to level up in a town or a city. You're getting the level 2 for free because you're going from level 1 to 2, and you've had enough combat over your prologue sessions and whatnot, and other things that you would have, to level up. So, that's absolutely fine. I'll let you do it on the ship, and it's not a big jump from 1 to 2. Right. So that's the end of the session, and we'll catch everybody on YouTube next time.